Hello everyone, another day, another tutorial, and for this video, we're going to talk about using the editor menus. There are three main editor menus on the Wix editor, and we're going to talk about them one by one. Number one, left menu. On the left menu, we have, first, the Add Elements button. The Add Elements button, this is where you can find individual elements that you can add to your website. To add them, you can simply click on them or drag and drop them to your page. Oh, so slippery. There you go. And if you want to modify it, you can just simply click on that element and use whatever tools you're going to need over here. Next is the Add Section button. This is where you can add entire sections to your site. You can either add a blank section or use preset templates from Wix that you can just simply customize. And if you like, you can even use Wix's AI generator. So let AI do the work for you, add a few details, and AI will generate a unique, ready-to-use section for you. Just like how you can add a single element to your website or to your web page, you can simply choose a section, click on it, or drag and drop it to your web page. Let's give it a try. This one, for example, and there you go. I'm just going to remove it, so hit delete on my keyboard. There. Next, the Pages and Menu button. This is where you can add a new page. This is also where you can create a subpage or rearrange your pages. So I'm going to try to create a subpage by dragging this page to the right and like that. This will become a vertical menu under the About Me item on your menu. Oh, and by the way, this is also where you can switch from one page to another within the Wix editor and do so much more. Next, we have the Site Design button. This is where you can customize your site's look and feel by changing your site's color theme, text theme, page background, and adding page transitions. Next is the Wix App Market button. In case you'd like to add new features and apps to your website to make it more functional, this is where you want to go. Look for whatever feature or apps you'd like to integrate to your site and add them in. Say, for example, let's say online store. Well, this is already installed, so let's just try something different just for demonstration purposes. So you can just click on Add to Site to install that specific app to your website. Next, let's talk about the My Business button. So the My Business button is where you can manage your site's important and central processes. This is also where you can find and manage the apps that you've installed onto your site, and this is where you can customize them. Say, for example, if you have a Wix store, just like in this case, this is where you can add a product, set up your shipping processes, and set up your payment methods. If you have a blog site, this is where you're going to be able to manage your blog and write blog posts, and so on and so forth. Next, we have the Media button. So the Media button is understandably where you upload or import your files to Wix. This is also where you can see images and videos from Wix's library in case you don't have any media that you can use. Next is the CMS button. This is where you manage content and collections and display it in dynamic pages and elements across your site. And then finally, we have the AI tools. This is where you can find different AI tools that'll help you in building and launching your site. Number 2, the top bar menu. This time, let's talk about the top bar menu. So for the top bar menu, we have the page drop-down over here. This is where you can switch from one web page to another inside the Wix editor, apart from using the Site and Pages menu button on the sidebar. This is a much faster way to switch from one page to another within the Wix editor. Next, we have the desktop and mobile editors. So this is where you can switch from your site's desktop mode to mobile mode in the editor so that you'll be able to properly edit your site to suit all devices. Next, we have this area over here where you can see your website's URL or domain if you have one. Next, we have the undo button and then the redo button. And you also have the zoom button where you can either zoom in or zoom out. Then you have the tools button. This is where you can find options to show or hide things like the toolbar, layers, rulers, grid lines, snap to objects. And then we have the search button. So this is where we can search for elements and apps and help within the Wix editor. Next, we have the Site button at the very top beside the Wix logo. So this is where you can find options to save, preview, get feedback, publish, view site if it's available, view site on mobile if it's available or applicable to your current website, to the current website you're editing, release manager, view your site history, create new site, duplicate site, transfer site, move site to trash, my dashboard, go to your dashboard, or exit the editor. Next, we have the dev mode. To use this, you have to enable or integrate Velo first on the Wix app market. So you'll be able to add your own JavaScript code, connect Wix businesses or external APIs, use internal and external development tools, and zero setup with serverless Node.js. Next, we have the Hire a Professional button. In case you need professional help in building your Wix site, this is where you want to go. And then we have the Help button. In case you encounter problems and would like to look for solutions, this is where you want to go. There are different articles that talk about different kinds of problems, along with some troubleshooting steps to follow to possibly fix the problem. And then next, over here on the right, we have the Upgrade button. If you haven't upgraded to Wix's premium plan yet, then you'll be able to see this button right over here. This is what you want to click on within the editor in case you want to upgrade your site. Next is the Save button. Click on this to save your changes or progress. Click on Preview to see your site before you publish it. And then Publish if you're ready to publish your site. Now let's talk about the Click menu. So click on an element, for example this text, and a menu will appear. Depending on the type of element you click on, the tools on the menu will also vary. But basically, they're very easy to understand, so just select a tool that you'd like to use to be able to customize that specific element. Number 4 is the right-click menu. And lastly, the right-click menu, if you right-click on a certain element, for example this one, a drop-down will appear. Once again, the tools that will appear will depend on what type of element you clicked on. So select a tool here that you'd like to use to be able to customize your element. And basically that's it. We hope you found today's video of help somehow. If you need more Wix tutorials, check out our channel and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.